everyone, welcome back to another episode. My name is Skirboga, Captain Skirboga, and we're gonna explore this. I don't even know what this is. Is this supposed to be a laboratory or something? Are you aware of the Frigoli delusion? I can't even click on that. Can't even, what? Hello? Can I click on anything? Do I have to click on Ava? Ava was staring intently up at something. I followed her gaze and saw a large collection of posters hanging from the ceiling. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you aware of the Frigoli delusion? The Frigoli delusion is a rare disorder in which a person holds a delusional belief that different people are in fact a single person who changes appearance or is in disguise. I can't see what the other half is. Something hallucination. Oh, wait. Jamais vu rien. Avoid staring at items for too long. X-rays have been carried out here. If you feel unfamiliar with this area, symptoms may worsen. Inspect further at your own risk. If you see something, say something. Well, that doesn't help us at all. What? Okay, well, let's see. Did I say this already? Oh, yeah. I followed her gaze and saw a large collection of posters hanging from the ceiling. There were random scribbles covering each poster.
Don't those posters look strange to you?
Yeah.
They're pretty out of place in a pharmacy. It almost feels deliberate. Why is there x-rays? Why is there a radiology station? What is going on in this building?
Look. Take a better look at them. Doesn't it resemble something to you? Anything?
Pictograph? I craned my neck to look at the poster from a different angle, trying to understand what Ava was talking about. All of a sudden I saw it. An advertisement for plushies? Hazard symbols, Frigoli delusion, Tozu toys, Tozu coins.
That's...
Oh, it's a picture of Tozu.
Yes, obviously. But don't you find it strange?
The little Tozu? Everything in this room is strange, Ava.
Listen to me.
The entire advertisement. Why is it only visible from a certain angle?
I don't know. Sounds like a you problem.
If you stood anywhere else in the room, you'd never know this ad was here.
I see.
I see what you're saying. It makes no sense to hide something like this from view, unless you want to keep it a secret.
Correct.
Exactly. Look at the design of it too. It doesn't look anything like a normal advertisement. The placement of the text and stuff is all nonsensical.
Strange.
Why is the product's price so tiny? Pricing is the sort of thing a poster would go out of its way to emphasize.
That's probably just bad graphic design skills. Or it could be a clue. Anyway, considering the mysteriousness of the whole advert, do you think it might be the secret Tozu was talking about before? Yeah, actually, that might be the actual case. Why is there stabbing in the background?
Maybe we should ask some of the others to take a look and see what they think.
Seriously?
Oh, that's a great idea. You're joking. See, look, Damon agrees with me on this.
Huh?
Do you really want their help? Last night those guys shunned us for being honest. If we told them about the cipher, they'd probably be upset that we were the first to discover it.
It's simple.
Even if they tried to solve it, I doubt they'd get anywhere. We're better off just laying low for the time being.
Alright, that can work. Let's keep this advertisement a secret between us.
Oh, no, that's a bad idea. Damon, why would you say that?
For now, we can try and figure out what it actually means.
No, let's not.
Interesting.
In my opinion, this is definitely what Tozu wanted us to find. It's too well hidden for it to not be. Meaning solving this cipher would lead us to something important.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. If it could mean the difference between life or death, then it's something we have to figure out. I feel like it's more death than life. Can we explore other things now? No. We cannot. That's a little disheartening. What am I supposed to do then? Nope. Nope. Sure you want to leave? Yes, I want to leave. Am I done now? Can I do anything? Can I leave this area? What happens if I want to leave? Oh no. I got a nagging feeling I overlooked something. I should keep investigating the other room. What am I missing? Dude, I don't know. Try that out later. Doesn't work. Well, I'm so confused. Aha! Okie dokie. Patient beds were arranged next to each other like a run-of-the-mill hospital ward. There's no way these were placed here just to enhance the room's aesthetic, right? Jeez, I really hope these sheets are clean. Why do they have hospital beds? They don't want us to live. We'll talk to Jean first. What a mighty collection of tools at our disposal! In any case any of us come down with a sickness, we can take them here for treatment.
Right.
I think Ulysses is keeping track of all the medicines this place has.
Aye.
Aye, smart lad. I was considering doing the same. As a ship captain, it's my duty not only to fare the ways, but to take care of my crew.
Leave it to me.
And that goes beyond seasickness. Recognizing common infection and diseases is all part of the job. Sounds like a job for a medic, not a ship captain. I don't know. I mean, you could be both, I guess. You could be multi-talented. Right, Desmond? We'd better start paying close attention to our food.
Eh?
What do you mean? There's sleeping medicine here. Oh, you can knock someone out. Okay. You slip some of it into someone else's drink, and they're left defenseless at night. All you'd have to do is sneak into their room.
But why would you tell me that then if you know it's a danger?
That's...
We're not even a day into this killing game, and you're already coming up with ways to murder? That's what I just said.
Whoa!
Whoa, no, it's not like that at all. We just gotta know the dangers we might be facing. That's the best way to survive, right?
fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Even if you were planning something, it'd be pretty counterintuitive to reveal it like that.
No kidding.
Exactly. The only thing I want to do is stop any murders from happening.
That's...
Stop murders, huh? How do we do that?
Think about it this way.
For starters, we need a way to protect everyone. How exactly we do that is what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Don't worry about it.
You can trust me to come up with something. I definitely will. He's one of the few normal people here, so I guess I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Is he normal? Are we even normal?
I've always hated taking medicine. It usually tastes so gross and bitter. It would be a lot nicer if they added more sweetness, like with cough serum for kids.
Come again?
How is this relevant?
Were listening in on me?
Not listening in, I just overheard you talking. I thought you were talking to me. I don't think this conversation is going anywhere. But I thought she was talking to me. That makes no... Okay, you know what? It's fine. The moment the little girl spotted me, a scowl appeared on her face.
Really?
What's that expression for? She went quiet for a moment, seemingly mulling over something in her head.
My. Doesn't this place make your blood run cold, Mochi?
Why am I Mochi all of a sudden? I thought your heart was Mochi. Does this mean you have a crush on me?
Mochi?
It's a nickname. Does it not suffice?
You can just call me by my name, not some dumb Elias.
How rude. Don't you understand how layered it is? It's a reference.
To what, us being an onion?
To you, silly. You're cold on the outside, yet perfectly soft on the inside.
Ugh.
Oh, and you melt a lot too.
You think?
That's surprisingly surface level. Also, what you're describing sounds more like ice cream.
Not everything in life has to be deep. Simplicity is the key to living, Mochi.
Aren't you the one who called it layered?
More importantly, does this place not frighten you to your core? It reeks of sickness and disease. This is a place where people live out the rest of their days.
Foul.
Oh, and the cold injections. They are ever so sharp. I can almost feel the pain now.
Eh?
You mean needles? Don't tell me, you're scared of needles?
Yeah, Who wouldn't be? Huh? No, that's not what you're supposed to...
Of course not.
I mean, of course not. Wherever did you get that idea? Needles? I'm not scared of silly things like that.
Her face tells a different story.
Honestly.
This really is a death game. Such squalid medical facilities. That's putting it nicely. This place looks like it's been abandoned for years. Probably has. The floor looked especially rough. Were chemicals spilled here or something? Wait a minute. On closer inspection, that strange patchy texture was actually part of the design? What the heck? Why make a floor look damaged on purpose? Enamored with the place, are you? Enamored? With the floor in particular, it seems. Well, better than that than something valuable. If you broke one of the machines here, your insurance probably wouldn't cover it. Was that her idea of a joke? I've talked to everyone and explored the entire pharmacy. Apart from the cipher, there wasn't anything in here that could help me escape.
Golly!
There you are! Come to the front of the pharmacy. We found something.
Eh?
What did you find?
Some kind of pin pad thingy. Just take a look for yourself, will ya?
Pin pad thingy? If it was enough to send her flying over here, I may as well check it out. I followed Ingrid to the front of the pharmacy.
Howdy.
Take a look at this, y'all.
On the wall behind her... Oh. I feel like we just glitched. It was a massive vault door, the kind you would see guarding a treasury of precious artifacts. In the middle, a tiny pin pad emitted an ominous green glow.
It was hidden behind one of the cabinets. Cassidy and I noticed a small crevice between the cabinet and the wall, so I pushed it aside to get a better look.
My.
All by yourself? Incredible.
Very nice.
You're very reliable, Miss Grimoire. It was nothing.
I must take note of this.
There are 4 zeros on the screen. Whatever the code to this pin pad is, must be 4 digits long.
What about...
So, anybody got a clue to what put in?
She looked at everyone curiously. We all shook our heads.
Are you serious? We saw that before. How did we miss that?
Fine, I'm just gonna try out the standard ones. She inputted a very unfunny number into a pin pad, the kind of number only little kids would laugh at.
Not funny.
Take this seriously, bro.
For real?
Lame! You guys have no sense of humor.
Ew.
We do. That's why we didn't laugh.
Are you done yet?
Ugh, just break the dang thing.
Let's be civil.
That would be a hindrance. This might lead to something important.
Maybe the right combination can be found elsewhere?
It's probably that Tozu board that we saw.
We should look around more. Maybe in our dorms?
If you want, you just want to go home, girl, and I'm there for you. I can try and look for some information on a mysterious code.
Moving on.
It might not even be solvable for us. For all we know, this could just be for the people running this place.
I see.
That's a good point. Maybe it's just a red herring.
Am I hearing you right?
Didn't Tozo ask us to look around here, though? Why bother if there's no fun puzzle to solve?
You see.
Maybe he wanted to confuse us with a meaningless pin pad. This is his killing game. He doesn't need to tell the truth.
So hackneyed.
So this mystery is totally bogus? How anticlimactic.
Moving on.
I think we should stay away from this keypad and focus on escaping.
What if this is our escape? Can we at least give the place one more look together?
Meh.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I might fall asleep if I have to look through more perfumes again.
Well put.
It does seem fruitless to keep investigating this pharmacy with no rhyme or reason. I'm with y'all. Makes sense to just leave it alone.
I see.
In that case, it looks like we've investigated all we can.
Take a breather.
I reckon we all head out for now.
Huh?
This again?
Ooh.
Another update, huh? Third time's the charm. Once again, we began to fiddle with our watches. You're joking, right? Are these profiles of us? Yeah, profile! Oh, Damon, you don't have that bad of a handwriting. Let's see, your birthday, May 8th, age 18. You weigh, wow. Studies, spring season. Oxymoron, you don't like to swim? Can you not swim at all? My age, my height, my weight, even my signature had been included. What is this? How was this information obtained? Toshiko, you're 14? You look like you're 9. Huh?
For your information.
Well, you are incorrect. The profile speaks for itself. Anywho.
This means you will treat me like a fellow teenager, yes?
Not a chance.
Nope.
Impossible!
Oi! Speaking of gremlins, I was right about you, Wolfgang. Excusez-moi.
Soybean.
22 years old and already a lawyer. That confirms it. You did start college as a teenager. He's
Yes.
sweating so fast right there. Studying law that young. Perhaps Toshiko isn't so strange after all.
Let's see.
Yes, this information is accurate. They get all of the details about my talent correct. What is everyone doing? Why do they look so unconcerned? Despite my earlier reservations about speaking out, seeing everyone act so casual about this new information, it was too much for me to stay quiet.
Take this seriously.
What are you guys so happy about? Doesn't it worry you that they know all this stuff about us?
They? Are you talking about Tozu and Mara?
Right.
It could be them who made the watches, or it could be someone else. The whole killing game is pretty complex for two people to organize.
There must be something.
Regardless, someone found our personal info. How do they manage that?
Hmm.
Probably from the school records? It's not like any of us know.
What if...
Maybe they stalked us online, like through our social media?
Do you think?
For some people, possibly. I don't maintain much of an online presence, though.
What kind of Neanderthal doesn't use social media?
Doubt it.
Lots of people.
It's creepy our kidnappers have this info, but what can we even do? Asking Tozu to remove the report cards probably won't work, even if we're nice about it.
Well, shoot.
Guess we just gotta deal with it.
Aye.
Shouldn't be an issue. We've shouldered worse.
Everyone, stop right now.
Huh?
Surprised by Ava's command, we all looked up from our trinkets.
Stop reading and listen to me carefully. These trinkets have put us in a life or death situation.
How can that be?
What?
Can't you see?
Don't you realize what these profiles are for? The creators of this killing game want us to know each other's backstories, and in turn, what our strengths and weaknesses are. They clearly want us to plan murders using this information. Hey you, turn that off, now!
I think you just set yourself up, Ava.
Jeez, okay.
That does sound like something the masked people would want us to do.
Meh.
I don't know. There doesn't seem to be anything that crazy written here.
Not yet.
Huh?
Look,
You're assuming they won't add more information to these profiles in the future. What if they start adding personal secrets, or worse, things like medical records? There's a lot of private information that can be used against us in this killing game.
Bro?
Don't give him any ideas, Ava. I didn't think of it like that.
listen to me.
It's extremely important that we avoid looking at these profiles. I've only looked at my own so far. I need you all to do the same.
Boy, you know what? You can't stop everyone from looking at it. It's on our watch. We all have access to it. Like, we're all gonna probably just read it in secret.
I don't know. This is all just really sudden.
Get a grip.
Why are you gremlins freaking out over an assumption? There's no proof these profiles will change.
Hold on.
Wolfgang spoke earlier about not taking Tozu's bait, right? This info feels too personal to not be deliberate. It's definitely some sort of ploy. So, we should probably follow Ava's advice.
That's enough.
People's privacy is on the line. If one of us doesn't want to share, none of us share. That's being fair. That rhymed. Are you a rhymer? You make a good point. Let's agree to stop reading for now. No, nuh-uh. No way. We all looked at each other, bewildered, and shut off our trinkets. No.
Moving on.
Thank you for seeing reason.
No. Okay, we'll just read it in our room, Damon. Okay, we're gonna go back to our room and we're gonna read it, cause I want to know.
It will be hard to make sure no one reads the profiles. Maybe we should have pairs of students watch each other.
Hold on.
No, hold on a second. Huh?
A cause for concern.
Pardon-moi, but this is just a little too provocative. Though I agree these profiles could be dangerous, you're going about it the wrong way. You can't tell people that the information contained in their watches could kill them. It will cause panic.
I apologize.
Everyone, as much as it pains me to cause further division. No, you don't have any problem at all causing division, Wolfgang, okay? We can't afford to be complacent with anything the ultimate liar says.
I've been nothing but honest for the entire time I've been here. I'm just trying to stop a murder from happening. Besides, you're the one who lost control during that mock trial.
Wait, that's not what I... Alright, I'm putting an end to this.
Let me see.
Ava, you say you've been nothing but honest, correct?
Correct.
Yes, that's what I said.
Shocking.
Funny, I found something that suggests otherwise. What do you mean? While the rest of you were panicking and slinging insults at each other,
You can't keep me down.
I took the pleasure of reading everyone's profiles.
What?
Not okay!
Really, man? Trust me, you'll be glad I did. Why don't you all take a look at Ava's profile? Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Are you for real?
Hey, we really shouldn't.
Whatever you say.
Ava's profile? Alright, give me a sec.
Whoa!
Hey.
Just like my video
Ooh,
games.
I sense a plot twist. That's it. I'm peeking too.
Wait, don't!
In a matter of seconds, the room was lit up again by holographic light.
Ew.
Are you for real right now?
This is...
What does this mean? At the top of Ava's profile, written in bolded letters. Ultimate mathlete. Ultimate mathlete! Are you bonkers?
What?
I thought Ava was the ultimate liar. That was obviously a lie. The ultimate liar lied? Whoa, that's not nearly as exciting as I thought it would be. A mathlete, that's like social suicide.
It doesn't make sense.
Is this really the case? I need to see for myself. With that, the students who refrained from checking their trinkets gave in to their curiosity.
Why would you lie about something like that? I'd understand disguising a dangerous talent with a normal one, but the other way around? That doesn't make any sense.
That's low.
So all that stuff about not wanting us to look at the profiles because they were dangerous was just to hide this from us?
How old are you?
How could you be so immature, Ava?
Don't be mean.
Wait, hold on, guys.
unacceptable!
My mochi heart nearly evaporated from all that stress. Curse you, deceiver! Even I was fooled.
Fail.
That's not exactly an achievement on her part.
Well,
Trying to be someone you're not, and even inciting panic just to protect your secret.
what a joke.
It would have been impressive had you actually been competent.
Interesting indeed.
Well, Ava, what do you have to say for yourself? Oh, she just ran away. No, Ava, no, come back. I know it's embarrassing. But we all make mistakes. She ran away! Of course she would run away. That was embarrassing. Like, I got secondhand embarrassment from that as well, you know.
Fleeing at the first sign of resistance. Very pitiful.
Guys.
I do know. Don't you think we were being a bit mean?
Come off the grass.
She nearly convinced us all to stop looking at our watches. That could have screwed us over in the future. So now you think the watches are dangerous?
Yes.
Yes. We all owe Winona a thanks for calling Ava out sooner rather than later.
What can I say?
The thought is appreciated.
Right.
What about Lawyer Man? He knew something was off about Ava from the get-go. Seems his lawyerly judgment paid off.
For real?
Truth. From now on, I'm just gonna listen to whatever that guy says. Uh-oh.
Aha.
You flatter me.
In any case,
But, why don't we all take a break from this investigation for a while? I'm sure today's dramatic events have left everyone a little tired.
pardon me.
Good night. Oh. Au revoir, everyone.
Too much for me.
Ugh, my head's gonna be aching for hours.
I suppose.
Perhaps some chamomile tea is in order.
Where's my coffee?
Why did I have to write her entry in pen? Following Wolfgang's example, the other students began to leave. As they walked past me, I could see the exhaustion written across their faces. Exhaustion, frustration, the secondhand embarrassment. What am I supposed to make of this? All that stuff Ava said before, the way she conducted herself. That was just some weird stunt? Why would you pull a stunt like that after being kidnapped? Why would you pull it at all? I mean, She was the only one that felt the same way I did. The only one I thought I could trust. I mean, she still could, Damon. You don't know. I mean, our girlfriend could still pull it around. Not wanting to remain in the pharmacy, I returned to my dorm room. My body felt really heavy. It was like I just ran a marathon, even though all I did was explore a pharmacy. With a loud groan, I collapsed onto the bed. Are we not? Except sleep never came. Too many questions riddled my mind, each one more confusing than the last. My silent wakefulness continued for some time until... What was that? Huh? Was that the sound of a doorknob turning? What the heck? Was someone at my door again? Who is it? It's just me. Huh? Was that Desmond? I pulled the door open a crack and peeked outside. Could you come out for a second? I want to talk. I don't think you're giving us much choice. Why? I just have an idea. You'll see. It's okay, dude. Look, the others are here as well. He moved to the side, revealing some students standing behind him. Oh. Alright, give me a minute. Dude, why does the swan girl look so mad at us? Okay, that's everyone. Are you gonna explain why you dragged us out here now?
Right.
Yeah, right. There's something that's been bugging me, so I wanted to ask you guys about it. So long as you make it quick, darling. Are the locks to your rooms broken? Huh? Last night, I tried to close my bedroom door, but it wouldn't shut. Turns out the lock was broken. I thought it was just bad luck, but earlier today I heard Grace complaining about a broken lock.
Eh?
No.
Wait, so the reason you were messing with my doorknob?
Yeah,
You see, a broken lock isn't something you'd want to admit, since it makes you look vulnerable. I figured not everyone here would want to be truthful, so I had to check for myself.
Not okay!
You could have at least asked first! By the looks of it, we're all in the same situation. Everyone's lock is broken. Huh. That puts a whole new spin on my early morning door busting. Yeah, I thought you were crazy strong for busting the door. Turns out they were already broken, or you could have broken it, which could have ruined it for the rest of us.
So hackneyed!
I mean, hey, don't expose us! That's unfair!
Whoa!
Hold on, I'm not trying to expose anyone.
I think I get what he's trying to say.
Kind of like...
You just want everyone to be honest with each other, so we can cover all our bases, right?
No kidding.
Yeah, that's right.
This is difficult.
This is valuable information, even if you did go about obtaining it the wrong way. Next time you're worried about something, consult me first. Will do. Yeah, no thanks, buddy. I'm just gonna do it, and then
In any
we'll
case,
just find out, I guess. Anyway, we need to deal with this issue now. It's not safe for us to be sleeping in unlocked rooms. Hey, buddy, no one knew before, and we were all sleeping peacefully. So, I don't know why we couldn't just continue. I mean, they set up these nice bedrooms for all of us, and now you want us to ditch our rooms? Any ideas on what we should do?
Yep.
Yep.
could you explain?
Oh?
Think about it this way.
What if we slept in pairs? Pairs? If someone did try to kill, they'd be discouraged if they saw their target had company, right? I doubt any of us actually want to hurt anyone, but
Safety first.
for everyone's peace of mind, I think it's worth a try. What if your roommate is a killer, though? And then they could just kill you in the room. And what if you want to kill your partner? Sounds pretty easy to me. See, that's what I just said.
Fail.
Because that wouldn't be the easiest mystery to solve.
Sounds easy.
So I get to have a bunk buddy. I'm up for it.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
I suppose. pairs. I suppose that would be easier to arrange.
Whoever bunks with me, get ready for the slickest crib you ever seen.
Let's rock and roll.
My place even packs neo-lithium batteries. I'm starting to think these kidnappers are fans. Dude, why would you say that? Don't say the batteries. Oh, gosh, these kids. No, don't mention that. Neo-lithium batteries. At those words, the pirate's eyes lit up.
Yep.
Yep, they're the newest fad in the electric drag racing scene.
Ha!
Fad? Nay, those things are a breakthrough in the world of physics. Not only do they generate electricity on their own, they're super lightweight to boot.
Oi, you.
How come you know so much? They teach this nerdy stuff in pirate school or something? When the batteries first came out, it made the news. One of my crewmates just happened to catch wind of it.
How's that sound?
That's word of mouth for you, extending as far as the eye can see.
Wait just a sec.
I guess this would explain my room too. It's littered with all sorts of fancy tools and metals.
Oh.
Really? Is there a tool you could use to fix our locks? Nothing of that sort in my room, no. Sorry, hon.
Oh.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, that'd be too easy if Ingrid just had that to give to us. So we all received gifts related to our talents.
Whatever.
But then what did we get? Some more than others by the sounds of it.
Take this seriously.
Will you stop calling them gifts? They're clearly some sort of incentive.
Can I go now?
Can we just pick a person to bunk with already?
Okay.
Second, I want to choose. If there's really no way out of this, then...
Don't test me.
What is... I'm sorry. Is that even a real word? Not the mathlete. Huh? What? I don't understand. Okay, I don't know what that word is. What does that mean? What does this mean?
Put a smile on that face.
Hey, Ava. Wanna be bunk buddies? You wanna take that weirdo? Oh no, our girlfriend's crying. That's not great at all. No, I don't like that her sprite's crying.
We need to work together.
We can't just leave her alone at night. Like Wolfgang said, it's not safe. Look how sad she looks. No.
Okay, we can bunk together.
Really? Yay!
I must take note of this.
I see. So Diana and Ava have paired with each other. Ulysses flipped open his notebook and scribbled in it. All right. Duly noted. Did you have to write that down?
Yes.
I make sure to note everything down. Keeping track of the pairs is important. I'll forget otherwise. But you didn't even get permission first. Kinda sus just writing down people's names without them knowing. Dude, it's just a name. Well, at least get my permission. I don't feel sorry about you, Kai. Anyway, how should we determine the rest of the pairs?
I got an idea.
As the one who suggested the idea, I say we just pick our buddies ourselves.
Allow me to answer that question.
Huh?
Look at you all. The chance to sow the seeds of love is just within reach.
We don't need babies. Not in a killing game. Let's not do that.
It's clear this situation is in need of an expert matchmaker's advice. Fear not, in all my infinite wisdom and kindness, I shall pair the rest of you.
That's not...
That's not really necessary. Now, there is not a moment to spare. Everyone, please list out all of your favorite reality TV shows.
How is that helpful?
There's no better way to bond with your partner than over mediocre daytime television. I am a connoisseur of love. I understand these nuances.
Matchmaking? Screw that! Let's just settle who gets who with an arm wrestling contest.
For your information.
Why are you immediately jumping to violence? Are we dogs or are we men?
You're not a man at all, you're a woman. Neither!
Check it out.
Grace, you and I can wrestle first.
Come off the grass.
I'm not challenging you. Why? Scared she'll beat you? Let's
Soybean.
egg her on. That's exactly what we should do. Scared? Quit projecting, soybean. An easy win is a meaningless win. No argument about it. If I'm not fighting tooth and nail for first place, then I'm not getting stronger. If I'm not getting stronger, there's no point in fighting.
Jeez.
Calm down, it's not even that serious.
Show me what you got.
Speak for yourself. I want to see a throwdown.
My thoughts exactly.
It would be more exciting than reality television. Grace, sweetheart, I realize Cassidy's made a very provocative proposal. But our situation doesn't warrant getting aggressive. Let's talk it out instead.
Come on.
I already said I wasn't gonna fight her.
Help a lady out, will you?
As for you boys, I think you should leave and figure out your pairs independently. Strangers usually be more comfortable spending the night with the same gender.
Then we're splitting it by gender? What about my matchmaking? I can still work within these rules.
Bit complicated.
I trust your instincts, sweetheart, but this might not be the best place for romance.
Okay, I trust you too.
But
wait, I kind of actually want her to pair us up, though. I want to see how she would match us, though. You know, I just want to know. So I can't bunk with the girl? Why would you want to bunk with the girl? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I already know that question.
come on.
Yes, now skedaddle!
I understand.
Don't worry, I'll handle it from here. Of course you will. If the women want to remain here at the dorms, I'll redirect the men to the dining hall. You seem like just the kind of guy that's gonna sleep with the girl here anyway, okay? I figured you'd step up. Always acting so chivalrous. I suspected it was deliberate. You already know me so well. That's my secret. I'm psychic. You don't seriously think that, do you? No, she's just joking around, Damon. Can't you get sarcasm?
How old are you?
Of course not. Now get out of here. Okay, fine.
Trust in the process.
We won't have her help, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. Tais-toi. Not wanting to irk Ingrid any further, we left the girls in the dorm hallway and went to the dining hall.
Another day, another drama.
So, anyone got ideas on how to do this?
Hold on.
How about we take turns picking our partners and discuss it from there?
I hear ya.
No need to fret. I've got a proposition.
Ha ha!
Let's play an old and simple game of rock, paper, scissors. My crew and I do it all the time. Leave the decision making up to Lady Luck. No?
Easy enough.
Sure, that could work. How would we split it up between all 8 of us?
And so on and so
Well,
on.
we could form 4 groups with 2 pairs in each. The winners of each group share a room, as do the losers.
Yeah.
Sounds real complicated. Just treat it like 2 separate games.
That's right.
As for groups, Mark, Jet, Wolfgang, and Ulysses can go to the right side of the room. Desmond, Kai, Damon, and I can stay here on the left. I guess it does the trick.
Many thanks.
Sounds great.
That's...
Doesn't that make it so I can't be paired up with anyone on the other side?
Huh?
Is that a problem? We can switch people around if you want.
No matter.
There's no need to worry about that. The setup is perfectly fine as is. Oh, Wolfgang, do you not want to room with us? Buddy, you know, I'm bargain bin. You're a lawyer. We have similar, I'm assuming we have similar room setups. We would be great roommates. We really would. Trust the process. Why are you rejecting me so much? I mean, I know I haven't been nice to you in this episode because you're being a real jerk, but we can turn it around.
Are we ready?
Any opposition? No? Alright then, let's get this underway. I'll make sure to keep track of the final pairs. We quickly split up into our 2 groups and went to either side of the room. Desmond agreed to partner with Kai, leaving me with the pirate man. You wish to challenge me? Not like I have much of a choice.
Atta boy.
Good enough for me, no cheating, alright? Captain's honor. You've got my word. The 2 of us raised our fists. Oh, Wait a minute. Does it actually matter what I choose? Does it actually matter? Or is he just always gonna beat me? Let's do papers. Rock! Oh. Paper! Did I win? Scissors! Oh, we revealed our hands and...
I see.
My scissors against your paper. It seems as if I've won. Wait a minute. Great game, mate. Wait a minute. This is rigged, okay? This guy's just gonna win at any turn. What was the point of giving me the choice of choosing? He's just gonna win. Are we only doing one round?
Aye.
Didn't plan on doing more than one, unless that's what you want. No, it's fine. I glanced over at Desmond and Kai to see how they were doing. I can never win. Oh, we're stuck with Kai? Haha, good game. I guess that makes sense, you know. The two weapon people together, the two strong ones together. The strong and semi-weak, I guess. I don't know what Kai is. Looks like it's you and me, Ulysses.
I'm glad.
Broski.
Fate paired us up together, broski.
Stop it.
My name is Mark. Dude, those two are together all the time. If those guys are together and Desmond won his match, then that leaves me with... You don't have to be so sad about it.
Ugh.
No freaking way.
Excuse me.
Alright, it looks like everyone is done. If I'm correct, the pairs are as follows. Jean is with Desmond, Mark is with Jet. I'm with Wolfgang, and Damon is with Kai.
According to my notes...
That should be everyone, unless I somehow forgot someone.
Yup.
Nope, that's 8.
I'm sure.
If everything's all decided, why don't we all head for bed? We need to rest well if we hope to find an escape from this place. Au revoir, everyone. I'll update the girls on our arrangement tomorrow.
Later.
Cool.
Bro?
Broski, right up!
Makes sense.
Guess that's our cue. Night, everyone. Here's to a successful tomorrow. The guys began to leave the dining hall in their respective pairs, until only Kai and I remained.
Anybody?
Guys, wait! You can't just leave me here with... Yeah, you were mean to my girlfriend. Square up. I don't want to stay in a stranger's room, so let's do my room. Dude, that room's also strange to you. Like, none of those are actually our room. You're sleeping with a stranger either way.
Don't say that.
Well, at least if it's in my room, I'll feel more in control.
Come again?
Of the situation. Yeah. Can we just go? He was putting on a sour face, but he wasn't running away either. Guess he's more scared of sleeping alone than sharing a room with me. If I try to ditch him now, he'll probably follow after me like a sad dog. I may as well just bite the bullet and find his room already. If I'm remembering correctly, his room was on the opposite end of the hallway. Oh, you're gonna make me do it? Can't you just take me there? Can we leave already? Why are you crying? You're such a crybaby. Oh my goodness.
Man.
My room is the third one on the left. You won't miss it because my name's on it. Ugh. I'd take anti-fans over this any day. Anti-fans? So people who don't like his content? If that's the worst this guy can come up with, he's clearly been living it easy. Yeah, no kidding. Gotta go this way, right? Okay, I'm walking down the hallway. I'm walking down the hallway. I'm walking down the hallway. Can I just go into my room, or it's not gonna let me? It's so sad. It's so sad.
Ugh, that's not my room.
Man.
Man, don't tell me you forgot my name already. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Oh, there you are. You moved. Oh, he just says the same thing. I wish they said different dialogue. That'd be cool. I'm not complaining though. It's so girly. Aside from the color scheme and a couple ornaments, Kai's dorm looked a lot like my own. Do all the dorms share a similar floor plan? Well, he doesn't have flowers on his bed. But he does have a sexy wallpaper. Hey, before we go to sleep, I need to find something real quick. Kai approached a nearby desk and reached into one of the drawers. After a moment, he returned with something in his hand. Okay, here it is.
Eh?
A tape dispenser? Why were you looking for that? Just watch. Gripping the dispenser close to his chest, Kai walked over to the door. There I watched as he taped a vertical line across the floor, starting at the door and ending at the closet.
What am I looking at?
This will act as our marker.
A marker?
To divide the room. See where you're standing? That's your side of the room. This side is mine. If you step over the tape, you'll be in my territory.
Seriously?
You're splitting the room in two? You realize this tape can't stop me from stepping over, right?
Dude, no!
No, don't you dare! If you enter my side, I'll scream! I'll scream bloody murder!
Okay, calm down. There was no point in putting up a fight. It seemed I was stuck on this side of the room. Meaning, no bed. Dang. How am I supposed to sleep here now? There must be something around here I could use. The sofa, man. The sofa.
But I mean, your closet's not really that big. But wait, what's this? Okay, what is this thing then? If you have a rack of clothes here. There's some nice paintings. Can I just explore?
Jeez, talk about shoddy fashion sense.
Oh, no, that's the same thing. I thought I was gonna go to the pictures.
The thought of sleeping in my bed seems so good right now.
You know, I know, right? Okay, let's see. Well, we can talk to him.
In the corner of the room, Kai was sorting through his wardrobe.
What if...
Phew, I stink. To the shower I go.
Hold on. Now that he mentions it. Huh?
Damn it.
No way! You put the bathroom on your side.
Huh?
Whatever.
Oh, chill out. You can still use it. Just, like, wait your turn.
Cradling a bundle of clothes in his arm, Kai shut the wardrobe door and made a beeline for the bathroom. Whatever, I'm too tired to shower.
No, dude, shower, man.
Well, I guess here's the sofa. Looked like this sofa was my bed for tonight.
Ugh.
If only our kidnappers included spare bedding.
Why don't you just take the bedding from your room and put it in his room?
They clearly have the funding. How else could they build a large dome sky or an entire pharmacy? Makes me wonder where all the money comes from.
Dude, why can't you just seriously go to your room, take your bed sheets and stuff, and put it on the sofa? That's what I would do.
I crawled into the sofa, my mind consumed by a cacophony of questions. There was just so much to unpack, so much I couldn't answer. The pharmacy, the pin pad, and everything that happened after. All of it followed me deep into sleep.
Do you believe dreams are windows to the past? Do they let us relive things we can't remember? You know, I believe we humans are just like cats. I believe we have 9 lives. Which life do you reckon you're on? Your first? Your 9th? When you die, will you be gone for good? Or will you wake up again, unable to remember anything? Will the new you live a fulfilling life? Or will you repeat the old you's mistakes? You'll repeat them without ever realizing. You'll repeat them just like cats.
Good morning, my amicable student friends. It is now 8 a.m. From the looks of things, it's shaping up to be another beautiful morning. I can feel it already. The sunlight kissing my neck, the Satans trickling down my back. It's as though the world is telling me, have an awful day. Enough with the dramatics. Have you gotten used to this little alarm every morning? I hope so, because there's plenty more where that came from.
Man.
Can't a guy like me get some beauty sleep? It's morning already? I had a decent sleep, all things considered, but it was still weird to wake up in someone else's weird room. Well, this will be the last time I do. I jumped off the couch and went straight to the door. I'm going back to my dorm, bye.
Whatever.
Oh, good morning to you too.
Huh?
Just as I was about to open the door, I noticed it. 2 envelopes had been slid underneath the gap at the bottom. It looked like our names were written on them. Hey, what are you doing? I grabbed the envelope with my name on it and used my foot to slide the other one over to Kai.
Wait.
Huh? An envelope? Is this something important? When I opened the envelope, what I saw inside... Ooh, loyal man's dad and mom. I think it's them. Loyal man, you got your mom's, what are they called? Not a black dot. Beauty mark. But you got your dad's looks. Although I think you got your mom's eyes. So you got your mom's eyes and beauty mark, and your dad's physical form. It's a photo of Wolfgang? Judging by the woman's clothes, this was definitely taken during a wedding. Is Wolfgang married? What's going on? Why was I delivered a wedding photo? Hold on. Doesn't that woman look like Red Riding Hood? 'Cause get it? Wolfgang? So his dad's name is Wolfgang. And his mom, okay, wait, guys. His mom is Red Riding Hood, his dad is the wolf. Cause, you know, Wolfgang, wolf, the wolf married Red Riding Hood. The wolf tried to eat Red Riding Hood, cause it was a ruse. Okay, you know what? Keep going, but like, conspiracy theory right there. Red Riding Hood. Dude, you seriously gotta listen to this. Foolish nerd, the spider never leaves her web, except to sell pastries. She's a baker? Is this a joke or something? It's giving crappy Christmas card energy, like the kind your distant aunt sends you.
Huh?
What are you talking about? It's on the back of this photo, see?
That's...
Wait a minute. Is that Cassidy? She looks really different. Yeah, it was in my envelope. Wait a minute. What kind of... What is that supposed to mean? It looks like it's from a stream, doesn't it? Maybe Cassidy is trying to pull a prank on me? I don't know where she could have gotten this photo, though.
Hey!
Hey, what about you? Does your letter have anything? Turning my back to Kai, I pulled the photo out of the envelope and flipped it over. Sure enough, there was a message. Like father, like son, beneath a sheep's skin hides a wolfish mind. Okay, I confirmed it with you guys. Red Riding Hood, the big bad wolf. I got it. Huh? Was this a verse from a poem or something? I flipped the photo back over and eyed the details more closely, now realizing a date had been printed on the very bottom. 2001? Is that April 17th? January, February, March, April. Yeah, April 17th, 2001. That's like 1 year before Wolfgang was born. This must be the date the photo was taken. Wait, 2001? Doesn't that contradict Wolfgang's student profile? Yeah, okay, we got that part. I don't want to recash that. Wolfgang is 22, which means this photo must have been taken before he was born. Yep. In that case, given his resemblance to the man in the photo, could I actually be looking at his parents? And that message, like father, like son, beneath a sheep's skin hides a wolfish mind. I didn't really get it, but it sounded ominous. Dang, what is going on?
Whatever.
Alright, just ignore me then. It's not like I was curious or anything. Kai tossed his envelope to the floor and slid the photo of Cassidy into his pocket. I'm starving, so I'm gonna head over to the dining hall. Dude, we haven't taken a shower yet. So, see you there, I guess. Only when he mentioned eating did I realize how hungry I was. Maybe I should grab something from the kitchen before I return to my dorm. No, you should shower. Shower! As for the envelope and the photo, they can stay with me. Shower, man. You gotta take a shower. I'm surprised we are not... Weird painting. Is this everyone? Huh? Why is everyone here? About time! What took you so long?
Jeez.
What are you talking about?
Pardon, but we were waiting for you. Then why didn't anyone tell me? Kai told us that the two of you each received a letter. Is that correct?
Kai said that?
Sorry. Dude, you blab. Don't ever tell an influencer or something. They'll blab. Oh my gosh. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just assuming. You know what? Never mind.
What? Couldn't he keep his mouth shut?
Yeah, that's what I basically was trying to say.
So, is Kai right? Did you receive a letter? If I say no, Kai will probably tell everyone I'm lying. Yeah, I did get a letter.
This is difficult.
Then it's confirmed. Everyone has one.
Come again?
Everyone has a letter? Dude, why is your first thought is to lie, David? Every time we do something, you just lie.
Yes.
Yep, we all woke up to one slid underneath our doors.
Huh?
Does this mean they also received letters about Cassidy and Wolfgang?
Okay.
Now that everyone's here, it's okay to share our letters, right?
Please don't.
Wait, I don't know about that. I've been waiting for this. Jet pulled out a piece of paper from one of the pockets of his suit.
Oh boy.
Toshiko had a boyfriend in 3rd grade and cheated on him when she went to play house with another boy. Isn't that cute? Look at the photo on the back too. It's a picture of some kid's drawing. Did Toshiko draw that?
Sick and twisted!
Toshiko, infidelity from such a young age? I have no clue how you end up giving dating advice.
You can't.
Toshiko ran over to Jet and lunged for the envelope.
My secrets are my own. How dare you expose them in a public forum? You are a thief, a hoodlum. Give it to me now.
What was that? I couldn't hear you from up there. Saying that, Jet Jet dangled the photo just out of Toshiko's reach.
That's enough.
Alright, that's enough.
Ingrid stepped in front of Jet and held out her hand.
Mind your manners.
Come on, hand the photo over.
Sure thing, ma'am.
I was a different person all those years ago, but now I am changed. I would never. I am a woman of conviction who would never engage in such needless debauchery.
I mean, you kind of already did, so I don't understand.
Whatever.
It's okay. I'm glad you got over playing house, I guess. And I mean, I wasn't even that bad. 3rd grade, playing house. Like, can you really call that dating?
Be careful.
Everyone, I advise you to be careful with these envelopes. Wait a minute, dude, didn't you just give Ava a hard time with the trinkets? How are the envelopes any different? By the looks of it, they all contain secrets about us.
They don't seem that bad with secrets, though. See, Wolfgang, you're two-faced.
The one Jet had was luckily just a joke, but some of these could be far more sinister.
Such disrespect!
Just a joke! How disrespectful!
Whoa!
How do you keep sneaking up on us?
This blackmail is the stuff of nightmares! I delve deep into the darkest crevices of your mind to create these. Blackmail? I've written some of your worst secrets on the back of these photos and distributed to them among your classmates. No one person has their own, because the point is to foster distrust within the group.
I have an appetite.
And then
for
the killing will finally commence.
Isn't this lovely?
Ta-da! Our very first official murder motive. Applause! Applause!
Did you say murder motive?
No!
No way! You can't be serious!
Really?
Everyone's worst secrets? The one we just heard about was some wacky elementary school hijinks.
Well, some of you are so uninteresting that there was simply no material to work with. So that means Toshiko literally hasn't done anything that devious, so... On the flip side, I've decided to make some secrets a little more vague and mysterious. So you can pester each other for more information. If you're going to expose our secrets, at least do it properly. I certainly wouldn't hold back if I had dirt on you.
Who? Me?
Duly noted, robber baron.
No shot.
Was that supposed to be a hint? Wait a second. Isn't this suspiciously similar to what Ava suggested would happen yesterday?
Why the long face?
In what way? She said that our captors would try to share our secrets to provoke a murder. One day later, and that exact scenario is happening. It can't be a coincidence. Are you implying that I listened in on your conversation to get ideas for my killing game?
Plot twist!
How insolent! It's absolutely correct.
Jeez, Ava! I told you not to do that.
Are you serious? Nothing is truly original, my dear pupil. You must try to find inspiration wherever you can.
So we're in this mess because of the mathlete.
It's a running trend at this point. In a very roundabout way, yes.
My blood is rushing!
To think that one of your own would be responsible for all this blackmail, doesn't it fill you with rage? It feels like she's gonna get killed because you're setting everyone up to hate her. This is not great. She should have just kept her mouth shut. That's what I said too, but we're stuck now.
Moving on.
Anywho, that just about wraps up my announcement. Thank you for listening. Thank you for this glorious gift of listening. By the way, if you're wondering where Mara is, she's been keeping a very close eye on you all. So please be on your best behavior.
Good morning.
Tozu away! We stood in silence trying to unpack what we had just been told. Blackmail? A murder motive? I could see realization creep across the other students' faces. Any resemblance of normality in their lives was gone, replaced with the demented world of the killing game.
Guys.
I don't get it. Why does he want us to hurt each other so badly? You guys, you're not gonna listen to him, right?
There's no need to worry.
Of course they won't, Miss Vientia.
Wolfgang stepped forward and placed a hand on Diana's shoulder.
Sorry.
I just never thought they'd take such a direct approach. Spilling everyone's secrets, it feels like they're really taking this seriously. It's alright. We'll get through this.
Do you think?
Can we be sure that all the blackmail is telling the truth? Toshiko's was definitely true, but maybe there are deliberate lies sprinkled in to create conflict.
That ain't it.
I don't know. Lies like these seem like they would be pretty easily refuted.
I hate how much that man is trying to toy with us. He's probably watching us right now.
Stay calm.
That's exactly right. We can't let him win. Wolfgang turned to look at the rest of us. I have no idea what kind of information is in everyone's envelopes. It's possible they are harmless like Toshiko's. But given our situation, I'm inclined to believe otherwise.
Trust in the process.
For that reason, I implore you all to speak with the person whose blackmail you have, and them only. Even if the contents of the envelope seems horrible, give the person a chance to explain themselves.
Dude, I feel like... What? We didn't do that with Ava's trinkets and stuff, but we're doing it for the letters? I mean, we could have all just went around the room and shared. You know.
I can assure you, we are not horrible people. Our actions can be easily misconstrued by our kidnappers.
We are not horrible people.
Wolfgang, Wolfie, did you do something? Did you do something horrible? We all need to trust each other if we plan on getting through this killing game.
There's no need to worry.
If you put faith in your peers, they will put faith in you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. We can make it through this. I wish I could speak as well as you, Wolfgang. Merci beaucoup for the kind words.
So we should meet with the person whose blackmail we have.
Makes sense.
It could be risky, but it might be the only way to keep this group together.
Oh, embarrassing.
Oof. I have no clue who has mine. I sure hope you don't think less of me, though.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna meet up with my person ASAP. I'm fine either way. There's nothing in those envelopes that's worse than what people already say.
Honestly?
I do wonder if there's some kind of advantage to keeping it private, though.
Seems we've sailed into stormy weather.
Are we ready?
But since most of us are taking Wolfgang's advice, I have a feeling things will turn out fine. Let's disband for now. Give everyone a chance to speak with each other, eh? Like clockwork, the students went their separate ways. Are they really going to share their blackmail with each other? That information is only useful if the other person doesn't know you have it. Not to mention, what if the blackmail is really serious? Would they feel comfortable meeting up then? Everyone keeps being so naive. Then again, could that work in my favor? My record is clean. I know that for a fact, so whoever has my blackmail will probably come forward. As for Wolfgang, like father, like son, beneath a sheep's skin hides a wolfish mind. This is definitely one of those vague secrets Tozu mentioned. There must have been a reason it's so cryptic, apart from making my life harder. Wait a minute. What if it's not really a secret? What if he didn't do anything and Tozu couldn't find any information, and so he was just like, you know what? I'ma just bend the truth a little bit and make it seem like there's a problem. Was it to disguise information? That's the only reason I can think of. I wonder why I was chosen to receive this blackmail. Because you're bargain bin. Anyway. Maybe I should find Tozu and ask. He has to be hiding around here somewhere, right? With how quickly he seems to appear and disappear, he must have his own way of navigating the building. A way that's hidden from the students. As I mulled over the possibilities in my head, I prepared breakfast and returned to my room. Tozu's hideout. Where could it be? That pin pad in the pharmacy is definitely suspicious, but it's useless to me if I don't know the code. I could break a rule to get Tozu's attention, but then I'd risk getting shot by his accomplice. So what else am I supposed to do? Think, Damon, think. A way to communicate with Tozu. And we'll just have to figure that out in the next episode, because that's our time for today. I'll see you guys later. Skirboga out!